If I had to be honest with you, I never knew that any person could feel this level of exhaustion. Now, if I had to be honest with you, I also don't know what it's like to be someone who isn't me, so I can safely say I am a level of of exhausted that I have never ever been before. I mean, that's kind of a half lie. There's definitely a few moments in my life where I have been extremely exhausted, but this shit right here has been insanity. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, or for those of you who just haven't heard me in a while, howdy, hello, hi, I'm Dee, and I have been resurrected from the dead, because I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, for like a week. Nothing to be scared about. I'm visiting Lulu and meeting her family and her like gajillion nieces and shit. It's gonna be cool. But I wanted to make a video before I go. My flight's in like less than 12 hours, so this might sound a tiny bit rough to listen to, but I'm gonna try my best to edit it, whatever, and make it sound at least good. And it's audio only, just like the good times. It's been a year since I started making my slightly more interesting videos, you could say. I love making music, with the exception of certain songs that I notice have received a little more attention than others, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay. But anyhow, let me catch everyone up who hasn't been stalking the shit out of my YouTube community posts. Can I curse? I can curse, whatever, fuck it. I get like a cent per video. I don't care about monetization. I'm not cool enough to care about that right now. Hee hee, ha ha, hardy, har har. So this all started like several months ago. I'd say around late January, right? Because I got this electric bill and it was like $500 something, and I was like, that's weird. We shouldn't have to pay this. And what's funny is like, there's this goofy fucking graph that, some electric companies show being like, this is your kilowatt hour usage, right? And looking at it, every other month was like a cute blade of grass. In January was like the first of the second twin towers that was going to like collapse on me. The second one came in February. That's why they're twins. Let me stop. Anyhow, I was like, wow, why is this bill like $600 something? Which was weird because I went on a business trip in February. It was cool. I was in Florida, Floridian, where the strange people are. If you live in Florida, I'm sorry. Unless your name starts with the letter T, then you just deserve it. It's just purgatory for your previous life if your name starts with the letter T and you live in Florida. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. But anyhow, I was like, wow, these bills are getting higher. Let's see how high they go. And then March came and I was ready to have a heart attack. But then I noticed that our bill was like 1/4 or 1/5 of whatever the fuck it was in like January and February. Because then it was like 5 something. The next one was like 6 something, making it 1,200 or whatever. And like, I called the electric company being like, hello, hi, I'm Dee. This is not correct. We can't use all this electricity. We were barely here. And the electric company was like, well, it has to have been you, Lamau. And I was like, okay, that was a very helpful person-to-person interaction that alleviated every worry that I possibly could have had, Dumbledore said calmly. So yeah, we had a dispute going for a little while, and then when it ended, they said, nope, you still have to pay it. And I was like, fuck me. But our landlady, well, apartment manager, to use the more official term, because I guess they have different meetings. I like saying landlady, it's just, I don't know, it just fucks. She took off like 500-ish from one of our bills, but then didn't for the next because she said her manager. I was like, okay, there's a lot of managers here. Said no. So that led to an economic spiral where I was like, all right, what do I do? Because I have this fuck-ass electric bill, but we have rent, but then I have like my car note too. and the internet bill. So I paid the internet bill because I need the internet because, like, I work remote. I'm a cool being who works remote, you know? It's awesome, man. If you have plaque psoriasis or Crohn's disease or ankylosing spondylitis, chances are I'm somewhere involved in your medication journey. Howdy, that's me. I'm over here trying my best to help. But anywho and anyhow, yeah, that was a lot. So I kind of said, here's what I'll do. I called my car company and said, yo, hi, I'm in financial straits. I need like a payment plan or a deferral or something, please, because there's a lot going on here and I don't really know what to do. And I can't not pay my rent because I need to stay at my house and I need these other things too. And the car people were like, oh, okie dokie, sure. And I was like, sweet. And so some time went by. We had a payment plan for the electric bill. Things are going nice. And my car company was like, actually, no, we're gonna like take your car. And I was like, what if you like don't? So I called them again and told them the situation a second time. And they were like, oh, okay, don't worry. You have until this date, like I think it was like May 22nd or some shit, to like just pay us or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool, great. And then the day after that call, they fucking took the whole car. Here's the crazy part. My car was in like a locked garage. I was like, yo, these ninjas got my shit. And I was like, okie dokie, cool. And that's when some of you who did notice saw me panicking, like, well, I guess I'm gonna work a lot. Because here's what I did. Technically wasn't supposed to do this, but I don't care. I rented a car using a third-party peer-to-peer car rental service. That's what they call it. A service. Yahoo. And I was like, I'm just gonna work Uber Eats and get more money. Because that's what I was doing beforehand with my car to try to knock down the stupid fucking bill I owed for the car. Crazy, right? So I was already on that. I was already 300 deep. That's when we had like a Ko-fi goal. I was like, yo, if anyone wants to help, cool. If you can't, that's cool too. Yee. And the sponsorship money was gonna come in like a week or two after the deadline, so I was like, rip. Unfortunate. And then the homies came in. Whoa, the homies like, you motherfuckers really saved my ass. It's crazy. And like, the Goro herself, the Lulu herself came in with like 1K essentially. And I was like, bro, that's insanity. And I was able to pay it all back. But then like part 2 of the arc began and I was like, fuck you mean? I was able to get the car back, thank God. But like I didn't have a license plate and my whole car was empty. I forgot to mention, when I went to check on the car right when it was like taken the first time, there were alcohol bottles inside, but like those really tiny ones, and they were hidden in the glove compartment under the manual for my car, which is very abnormal because I don't drink and it was in a place to be hidden. So now I'm filing like a really small civil case against the people who even took my car in the first place. And if this goes well, according to the market value of the things that are missing and the things in my car that are broken, because yes, my bumper is fucking fucked up because of it. I can show you guys pictures if any of you guys want. I'll drop it in the Discord actually if anyone asks me to. That could range between like a cute 300 to like 3,000 or 5,000 depending on how hard I go in this case. And I'm gonna try going, I'd say relatively hard. I'm a little tired from, you know, going through the past month, but I'm gonna try my best. Yee. So that's the car thing. That's the car thingy. Now, as for the other thing, let me give you guys a big ol' update. Well, 2 updates. I'll give the small one first. The first small one is, once I'm back from this mini vacation, I'm gonna start working on the videos that some of you have commissioned me to make. I'm gonna start with the easier ones, and then slowly make my way to the harder ones. You might be wondering, what's easier? If I can just talk about it without editing a video much, it's an easier topic. If I gotta like, edit some shit, it's a slightly harder topic. Like for example, the NTR video, the Nettorare video, the Nettori video. Ooh. Yeah, that one's gonna come in multiple parts. It's gonna be very funny, interesting. Had someone else who wanted me to make a video about philosophy. That one's gonna be an easier one, because that one I can just talk through, you know? No model on the screen, just listen to me talk about philosophy and whatnot. And another one is about like webtoons, which ones I like, dislike, essentially the ones I really, really dislike. And I have a few off the top of my head, and I'm gonna do something interesting for that one. Spoilers, oh no. Anyhow, I'm gonna talk about webtoons that I do still kind of like, but I'll also mention some tropes I dislike. I'll give you an example. One trope I dislike in like otome or shoujo or webtoons directed towards women is that when it comes to the writing of the boys, it's kind of boring. Hear me out. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes I'm like, I really okay, so this happens in regular webtoons too and some slave harems too, but let me tell you. So main girl will like go to some slave auction or market or some shit, and there's always like some beast man or some shit, or maybe he's not a beast man. Either way, it is said that he's very, very attractive. Wahoo! And he has like no personality other than grr, me no trust nobles / people from this country. And then she's like, well, you can just trust me. I'll be a good master / mistress and blah blah blah. And then he's like, oh wow, in simp mode and whatever. And then it's like really boring because he was so like interesting when he was, you know, a knight from a fallen country. But then I'm kind of like, your honor is trash and your loyalty to your former country is trash too, because like allegedly you were some really great knight or whatever, but you were defeated and in only like a few days some random fucking girl comes up and now you're loyal to her instead of your country, the same one that you went from a peasant to a knight to you fought for and almost died for, and you're about to like die for just now. And this girl's like, hi, I'm cute, be my slave. And you're like, okie dokie. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Because once a webtoon does that, it kind of loses my interest. Because I'm like, oh, she's just gonna like have no real struggles. That's so boring. That's so boring. I don't like it. I don't like it. No me gusta. No me gusta. That's funny. But anyhow, what else I want to say? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I had art block. I had art block over the past few months too, where like I would make videos and then I just wouldn't post them because I was like, I don't like this. It feels stinky. Because I have about like 4 to 5 different videos I could totally post, but I've been like, I don't know. I just feel they're not good. It's weird. This one I think I'll be fine with though, because I don't know. I feel oddly confident speaking in this one. Yeah. But yeah, man, yeah. Anything else I want to say? I don't even know what the fuck the name of this one's gonna be. But that's when I know it's gonna be a good one. Yee. If you recognize the background music, I'm sorry for your loss. That's what I'll say. The only other thing I'll say is, yeah, look forward to more things. I will try my best. I swear. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, I do what I do. I be what I be. But yeah, if you're still here, why? No, genuinely. You know what? Mini rant. I'm back. What's up? It's me. But like, why are you still here? What about me is so interesting that you were able to stay during like a minute content drought? What are you doing? What is the game you are trying to play? You strange stinky bean. I don't know. But I will say my Discord has been so fucking alive during my mental drought though. I know some of you have seen me playing the ever-living shit out of Marvel Rivals though. I'm like 2 games from GM2 on my alt account. I was fucking around and then I somehow like hit Diamond 1. And I'm like, what's happening? Why am I so... I'm kind of locking in. I don't know. Look at me go. Playing Jeff the Shark too. That's the crazier part. Because I made the account because I was like, I want to fuck around a little bit in comp. Because listen, I know people are like, go to quick player practice. But I feel like it's not the same though. And yes, I know, that's a thrower mentality. But I kept getting MVP back to back to back. It was stupid. You can ask some of the people probably watching right now. I would like get MVP and type again, like, you know, I was armed and dangerous or something. I don't know. It was silly and it was fun. And I was having a good time. What else? I don't know. I don't think I have anything else in the old noggin right now. But yeah, if you're still here, thank you. Why am I still here? I ask myself that question every fucking day. Oh yeah, so, I should say this. I have been diagnosed with like 2 other things. Let's go. So you guys already know I have depression. That's crazy. But I also have what's called situational anxiety. And that's what it says on my medical record summary thingy from the psychiatrist I've been going to lately. So it's like, I only have anxiety in hyper-specific situations, but other than that, I don't. And I'm like, That's cool. I'll take it. Sweet. Nice. And I also have a thing, or it's called, I think, through the anxiety, I do a thing called overfunctioning, where I'll start like working sporadically on a lot of shit, and I'm like, I'll take that. That's a very type A way of dealing with anxiety. I fuck with it. And the other thing I've got is, guess what? Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. I think it's called like either CPTSD or PTSDC or one of those motherfuckers. That thingy. Yeah. Woohoo, officially diagnosed. Yay. That's horrible. If you're clapping, don't do that. Don't clap at my pain. Only I can do that. I need to stop. But the other thing is, what else? Is that anything else? I think I'm chill. Am I? I think I've got something else in the old night, but I can't remember. It's okay though, it's okay. I'm still here though, And now I have, now that I know what's going on, I'm cool. Oh yeah, I took the autism survey testing. I failed it, yo. I failed my autism test, I want you to know. They said you don't have it. They said that based on what I've said and everything I've shown them and everything else, they say I'm on this unique cusp because there are people who are trying to redefine, like PTSD and some other mental illnesses and conditions as like a certain type of neurodivergence, but they say that I technically am not because I wasn't born this way, and that if the traumatic events in my life had not happened, I would be just a normal, regular, happy-go-lucky, neurotypical person. So I'm like in some weird crossroads, which is, I don't know, I kind of fuck with it. I feel like the Avatar. Dun 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 dun. It's cool. I'll take it. Let's see, other than that, I don't know. I feel like I had something else I wanted to say, but then I forgot. You forgot sometimes? I forgot. Yeah, I won't make the video too long because I have to finish packing my clothing and things. Yup. Cause that's what I was gonna say. Cause girl, oh yeah, we've been dating for like more than 4 months now, going on 5. And things have been going really nice there. That's what I was gonna tell you about. Let me tell you, have there been ups and downs? I'd say yeah, but not like the typical kind. Not like, we're fighting, but more like, if there's something that bothers me, I tell her, and then we end up having like a nice like 1, 2, maybe even 3-hour discussion about it. And then we're like, oh, okay. Like, I don't want to delve too deep into like the super personal stuff, so I'll bring up something that like pertains more to me, because I don't care. So I think I mentioned it before, but like, I have dealt with previous girlfriends being like unfaithful, to be polite, and being in another long distance relationship, especially with someone who has had more experience when it comes to physical intimacy compared to me, not really. I did feel a little bit like scared and paranoid towards the beginning, because I was like, oh god, what do I do? You can go on Uber Eats me out like whenever you want, and I'm over here like scared of people, like in a physical sense. I can talk to people, but in the, hey you, I wanna undress you like I used to undress my Barbie dolls as a bean and put them in the easy bake oven? I don't know. Is that sexy? I hope it's not. Please don't be. No. I am thoroughly intimidated by the thought of physical intimacy. Not in a I don't want to do it kind of way, but in a the thought of doing it scares the shit out of me kind of way. Cause it's like, I have trust issues, and I have a very negative image of my body, especially since in that psychiatric evaluation, it said that my appearance was emaciated of all terms, and I was like, Lord, you say I'm a zombie? Yeah, I have not been eating. I have been eating more though. I've been eating more, I swear to fucking God. But I need to eat like more. Cause now I'm up to like 1 real meal per day, but like, I think I need more than that. Which is actually why, it's not like, I'm gonna do it when I get back. My next sponsor, even though like, I do not believe, I think maybe like one of you is gonna do it. I think my roommate's gonna do it through my code, it's funny. It's gonna be a HelloFresh sponsorship just to like represent what I wanna do. Hope you didn't hear that voice crack. But in reality, I've actually deleted every gift on my throne. You can see it, there's nothing there right now. And once I'm back, I'm going to just put food there so that, similar to like a Tamagotchi, if anyone is ever worried about me, it wants to know if I've eaten, you can just like buy me food. And I'll also add like a redeem to my streams that's like, have you eaten today? You know, because I think that's cute. So yeah, as for the relationship, things have been going right, going nice. Because we talk about a lot of tough shit, I've noticed. Especially things that, I don't know, I guess seem like taboos to talk about what the person we're dating for some reason. But I don't like that. I don't like generalizations. I also don't like double standards. And I don't like using, honestly, other people as a template for what I'm gonna do. That feels stupid. Because I'm not other people, and other people are not me. So, you know, yeah. I'll do what I do. Now, of course, I'm not gonna ignore all the advice. I'm just gonna ignore some of it. Especially like the very doomery, sad, negative advice. Ironic coming from someone with a name such as I, but you know, whatever. Because I don't want to stay like this. I just want to be happy. Shit, that's my goal. My life goal. I want to be happy. There we go. Yee. Now, what is happiness to me? A roof over my head, water in the refrigerator, and not having to worry about like eating. It's very, very basic, if I'll be honest with you. That's what I need to be happy. The basic fucking necessities of life. So yeah. I think that's all I really wanna say today. So I want to say thank you again to the people who, for some fucking reason, are still here. Thank you to the Lolo for being all cool and like 4'10" for some reason. I don't know why you didn't grow, but like that's cool, yo. You're like a human plushie. You're a fucking short ass motherfucker. And also a big thanks to everyone who played Tiki Solitaire, the sponsor I had on stream. HelloFresh is next, so get ready. That'll start next week. And I'm a little serious about this one because I'm like, you know what? If the homies here want to help me eat, let me know. And I might even do a thing where like, if you want to buy me a specific food or something, I'll put it on the throne so you can be like, shipped to me. It'll be cool. But other than that, I think we cool. I think we good. So, I don't know what to say. I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm still bad at doing outros. I'm like ass. Bum 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 bum. bbingus? I don't know. Hee hee hee.